Welcome to another Tag Team Talent Search podcast, the podcast that focuses on talent from around the world. And here's the guy that's produced live and television entertainment for the last 40 years, and he's going to be the host of the show, for goodness sakes. Here he is, Scott Edwards.
Hey, welcome back to Tag Team Talent Podcast. We have 3 amazing videos for you again today and a brand new co-host.
Hey, everybody!
It's Bob Worley.
It's me, Bob Worley.
He was a big regular on my audio.
Big shot.
My audio podcast.
Faded into nowhere.
Stand-up comedy, your host
So
and
nice to be
MC. And
Scott Edwards, everybody.
He's here with me today to help me with the videos. You like comedy, right?
I sure do, Scott. I love it. You know, unless it's not funny, then I'm not sorry.
Well, he's been in the industry for many years.
Way too many years.
And he's going to help me with
I'm
these
watching.
videos.
I'm good at watching and going, yes, that's funny.
Well, we're going to give it a shot.
Let's do it.
Our first video comes from a good friend of mine out of the Bay Area, Steve Bruner.
Oh, no, not somebody I know.
Yes.
Oh.
Very clean comic.
Very clean. Takes many showers.
And he's been in comedy a long time. This video he sent us is a couple years old, but he's so funny. I wanted to share it with the world. Bob, are you ready?
Let's do it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's a stand-up comedy set by our good friend Steve Bruner.
Don't let me down, Steve.
Women are in charge because they have everything to remember. They don't trust us to be in charge. I have to admit that. Because really, they think guys would do things backwards. Probably true. Every guy I know, he was in charge of his wedding. He'd start out with a honeymoon. Move to the reception, get drunk with his friends, feeling no pain. What the hell? Get married. Women are in charge because they have everything to remember. First, they have to remember to get a beautiful dress for themselves. Then they have to remember to get a bunch of ugly dresses for their bridesmaids. Saying that really dumb thing. You'll wear it again. I promise you'll wear it again. Oh, yeah. When's this Pepto-Bismol pink big bow in the back thing going to happen for me again? You know I'm going to wear this frock again at your funeral. That's what I'm saving it for. They have their little traditions, as I understand. Something old, something new, something borrowed, something blue. Guys have nothing like this. What a guy. Something old, underwear. Something blue, underwear. Where women are crazy about their dress. My wife spent $2,000 of her dad's money on a wedding dress. Good thing it was her dad's money. She came to me asking for $2,000 for a dress she was going to wear one time with a... What are you, crazy? Borrow an old blue dress. Come on. That's 3 out of 4. I'm thinking of you. That's what you do. Day after the wedding, like a lot of you lovely ladies with your big, beautiful dress, she had it boxed up and then sat in the top of the closet. $2,000 worth of dress. If I was her dad, I paid anywhere near that much money for a dress, I better be getting pictures of her wearing that dress out in the yard mowing the lawn. Good thing she never came to me saying, honey, I have nothing nice to wear. Au contraire. I think this dress still has a few miles left on it. Come on. You're going to be the best looking babe at the bowling alley. Hurry up, we got to go. Which is why women are in charge of the wedding, because they have a more romantic vision of what it takes to put a wedding together. That's what women want, romance and extravagance. And I know all about these two because I married a Catholic gal. So some of us know it was one of those long religious stand-up, sit-down, fight kind of weddings. And then I'm not Catholic myself, so my entire side of the family was totally out of shape for this thing. 10 minutes into it, completely winded. Okay, we'll convert. Just let us sit on these cushy knee pads. Any chance I'm passing out that wine again? That would really help us out. We missed it the first time. Thought it was a secret handshake deal. Didn't know how to get in the club. The camera pans. It's like her half is crying, my half is smearing on Bengay. Grandma, you stay down there. We'll lube you at halftime. Somebody get a banana for Grandma. She's cramping. Come on. It was a long wedding, people. We not only lit candles, we made them.
He's not dead or anything. He's
Wow.
Yeah.
But he's a very funny comic.
He is funny.
And he's been working for several decades, and you can find him on my audio podcast, but it's great to be able to share his video, and good funny stuff.
Yeah, I got to say, as a comedian myself, watching other comics, most comics don't go, oh, we just watch and go, yeah, that's funny. Oh, that's good. Oh, I wish I thought of that. Oh, that's a classic. I was just thinking that. So there's a lot of that going to happen today. So
yeah, and it's kind of funny you mentioned that because as a longtime producer,
you know why it's funny? Because I'm a comic.
Yeah, I don't laugh out loud like I used to.
Right.
Yeah, that's good.
Right.
You know,
that's why you never invite your friends to watch a show because they're just standing in the back going, oh, that's good. That's fun.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was Steve Bruner live on stage, recorded a few years ago, but it was great to share that video.
Classic.
We have more.
Oh, what?
Yes, we have 3 total. Our next video. So this guy's a great comic musician. He toured with George Carlin.
George Carlin, who is not the Who.
No, for about 13 years. Very funny comic and great musician. Let's hear a little from Dennis Blair, who, by the way, I did a great fundraiser with him just last year. He is still really funny. He's still performing all the time, and you get the music and the comedy. Am I confusing you?
No, I know. I just love it that you. He's still funny. I mean, he's been around, but he's still funny, so we're going to use him.
From the George Carlin years to currently. I'm sorry.
No.
Anyway, for you, the audience, here's a little bit of Dennis Blair live on stage.
Let's hear.
Each section will get their own part to sing. At the end, we will put all 3 sections together. It'll be amazing. Are you with me, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, I'll start with you guys on my left. I will sing your part through one time, then repeat it. One time through, then repeat. Here we go. La, 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 la. Together. La, little louder. La, la. Perfect. Try to remember that. Center of the room, little something I wrote. I will sing it through one time, then repeat it. Here we go. La 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 la. Together. La 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 la. Little louder. La 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 la. Perfect. Are you ready on my right? I will sing your part through one time, then repeat it. Here we go. Some zippity dum zippity bum bum zippity some zippity boom dum bop. Ah, tap that ass, come over here. Tap that ass, tap that motherfucking ass. Gonna have some fun tonight together.
Love song.
Yeah.
It's a love song.
It's a love song.
Everybody gets the tap that ass part, sir. That was for you folk music lovers. By the way, where are my folk music fans? Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Apparently this has been a bad booking. When 4 of you, the rest of you going, what the hell is folk music? You may think you don't know what folk music is. Folk songs are those songs you sang on the bus on the way to school when you were a kid. Remember those great little songs? Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. Jimmy crack corn and I don't care. Jimmy crack corn. The fuck does that mean? How was that song written? Ma, gonna go outside, gonna crack some corn. I don't care. Go puff some weed, leave me alone. But we sang those songs because they sound happy. As long as the music's happy and uplifting, we'll sing anything. I mean, this is my all-time favorite folk song. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. Hang down your head and cry. Hang down your head, Tom Dooley. We just found out your wife's a guy. Remember those days?
Wow. Well, that was really good. Piece by Dennis Blair. I wasn't quite ready for the end.
I like the way he ended it, though.
Well, I was enjoying the
Because
music.
that's how most people react when they find out their wife's a guy.
Yeah. Well, that was Dennis Blair. Very funny, right?
Right. This is why you want to mess around before you get married.
Oh, right.
Hey,
exactly.
oh, what the, huh? Then, unless you're into that, that's fine.
Yeah,
I care.
there's a surprise you don't really need.
No.
Well, Bob, I hope you're enjoying yourself.
Oh, this has been the blast of my life.
Audience, I hope you're enjoying these videos. We now have our favorite part of the show, the Classic Rewind.
Oh.
And this is where we've taken videos from back when my partner Bob Stoberner and I...
So they're in black and white?
Not quite that old. Produced television shows and concerts and all kinds of fun stuff. And this is a comic you'll remember John Fox.
Oh, yes, of course I remember John. I worked with John quite a bit, and I got some stories that we'll have to tell on a different number.
Yeah, John Fox was a famous road comic. He did a little bit of TV, but he was definitely famous, if not infamous, on the road.
Killed everywhere.
Yeah, I don't know if he ever had a bad set.
I've never, and I've seen him do some pretty crazy sets, but yeah. He's one
Well,
of the
hey, let's not keep you waiting. Ladies and gentlemen.
Unless he bombs in here, then he was horrible. But,
He's fine. Ladies and gentlemen, our classic rewind, a good old friend of ours,
The late great
John Fox.
All right.
Well, it's nice to be here in beautiful Sacramento. I'm from Los Angeles. A lot different in Los Angeles than it is here. In Sacramento, you turn on the radio, you get news, weather, and sports. Los Angeles, where I live, you get news, weather, sports, the thing they call the surf report. So you've been in L.A., you've heard this thing. It's delivered by these kids with an IQ level about a grade lower than bean dip. These kids are like, this is Scott in Santa Monica. Party! The waves are 3 to 4 feet and they're really radical. So come on down and catch some rays. How are things in Newport? This is Gookie in Newport. Party! The waves are 3 to 4 feet and they're almost primo bitchin'. So come on down and catch some rays. How are things in San Francisco? This is Charles from San Francisco. The waves are so gnarly. When it gets this rough, my nipples get real sore. And my balls get real swollen. It just scares me.
That happens, by the way.
So why don't you just come on down and catch some rays? Or some Bills or some Rogers.
He's so funny.
That's the real one.
That was his famous bit.
Well done.
You guys cheer up, huh? I live in Los Angeles next to a place called Fredericks of Hollywood. What a perfect name for a negligee store, don't you think? Fredericks of Hollywood. Wouldn't be very successful if it was like Fredericks of Bakersfield. Pull up to be a bunch of tractors parked out front. Inside you got a bunch of horny, sweaty farmers. You got something in a crotchless overall. What about those edible undies that taste like biscuits and gravy?
Oh.
That Copenhagen flavor don't taste bad, Earl.
Oh, man. John Fox, live on stage. Man, he is so funny. He has sadly passed on.
What?
Yeah, but he was one of the funniest road comics ever. A little on the edgy side, a little dirty, but always
very
fun.
Nice guy. Always very nice. Always willing to share. I shared a Joe Cola with him once. I was wired forever.
He liked to share cocaine.
I never saw anybody snort
women.
cola
He
off the
shared a
counter.
lot.
He just poured it right on the counter. Now, let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we hope you enjoyed the show. I want to thank my co-host, Bob Worley.
That's
Thanks for
me,
joining
Bob.
us. And we hope you enjoyed the videos. We had Steve Bruner live on stage, a little comedy music with Dennis Blair, and then an old friend of ours who was just great to work with back in the day, always killed with the audiences, John Fox. Thank you, Bob, for being here.
You're welcome. The next show, I'll tell you some stories about John.
Okay.
Lovely man.
Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching the Tag Team Talent Podcast. Be sure to send us a video if you have some talent. Go to our website, www.tagteamtalentsearch.com. That's tagteamtalentsearch.com. We'd like to see you perform like these guys did today.
With your clothes on, preferably.
We'll be back. Definitely. We'll be back next week with 3 more great videos and a different guest host.
What? I'm fired?
Sorry. We'll see you then. Bye.
Adios. That's Spanish.
Thanks for watching the Tag Team Talent Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you'll never miss the next big talent reveal. And don't forget to write in the comments below which performer you thought was best in this episode. We love hearing from you. See you soon!